Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Remy's brutal duel, Will's rescue, and Luna's impossible release. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, there won't be a new episode airing on New Year's Day. What will go place on Thursday, January 2nd, 2025, then? The Bold and the Beautiful, next. Will Spencer riding to Electra Forrester's aid is hinted to. Will and Remy Price will engage in a vicious altercation when Will locates Electra. Price is able to free Luna Nozawa from jail. First of all, simply because Bill says it, how can a convicted serial murderer get out of jail? Second, is this a significant moment for Bill? When Will and Katie Logan learn of this, I can only imagine how their minds will spin. On Thursday, January 2nd, 2025, which narrative are you most excited to see? What lies ahead for Will, Katie, Luna, and Bill? What lies ahead for Remy, Electra, and Ivy Forrester? According to Thursday, January 2nd spoilers, Will Spencer will defend Electra Forrester when it matters most, having discovered her in the midst of a perilous altercation with Remy Price and Bill Spencer after she was freed into his consoling embrace. Bill made arrangements for Luna to be released from prison, but things won't be that easy. Now that she's out of jail, Luna will have to abide by some stringent guidelines, but she will just be thankful that Bill did something so wonderful for her. Given that Bill will undoubtedly be closely monitoring her at the Spencer estate, this will further deepen Luna's obsession with him. Bill may believe that Luna may be saved, but our forecasts suggest that she could eventually cause more difficulty. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, word of Luna's release will spread in the next episodes, so check in for updates on the outcry. Will's horrifying revelation, Katie's errors, and Ivy's realization. Here are spoilers for Tuesday, December 31st, 2024's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans may anticipate Katie Logan reflecting on her history in tomorrow's show. Ivy Forrester and Katie talk about the risks of artificial intelligence. Expect Will Spencer to learn a terrible reality in the meantime. Additionally, Will is not aware that his life is in jeopardy. Let's discuss what will happen in the next episode of the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Will Spencer's horrible finding. According to Tuesday, December 31st B&B teasers, Will saw right away that the pictures of Electra weren't authentic. It was immediately apparent to Will that the photos were phony. Katie felt terrible for firing Electra when Will told her this. Will has discovered the cause of Electra's termination and fixed it. In addition to receiving her job back, Electra will get an apology from the corporation. But first, Electra must be located. In the meantime, just cleaning Electra is insufficient. Will is adamant about punishing the guilty party. Will encounters something that prompts him to speak with Remy. Will is ignorant of Remy's extreme danger and delusions, however. Spoilers for B&B, Remy Price's fury. Electra will continue to search for a solution to her predicament on Tuesday, December 31st. Electra has made 2 unsuccessful attempts to leave Remy's residence. Every time, Remy stops Electra from leaving by barring the door. Electra does manage to get away and hide in a parking garage in the weekly preview segment. But Remy isn't far away, and every stride brings him closer. Electra Forrester's rescue. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Will probably tries texting Electra before calling her. Will may get concerned if Electra doesn't return her calls or read her texts. Will could go directly to Remy's flat if he could uncover a hint. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Will's horrifying revelation, Katie's errors, and Ivy's realization. Remy and Electra won't be present, of course, but there could be a hint that something happened. Remy's wall was covered with images of Electra, which Will could also locate. Will may inquire whether Deacon Sharp has seen Electra or Remy. The intern may get alarmed if Deacon acknowledges that he handed Electra the key to Remy's apartment. Tuesday, December 31st, 2024, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans may see Katie reflect on her previous missteps on Tuesday, December 31st. Katie will also discuss the risks associated with AI with Ivy. On Tuesday, December 31st, 2024, which narrative are you most excited to see? What do you think will happen to Will, Electra, Katie, and Electra? What lies ahead for Ivy, Deacon, and Sheila Carter Sharp? Sharp has never trusted Remy Price since they first met. Will had to learn to live with Electra Forrester's old friend, who appeared too nice to be true, yet Electra kept praising him. Electra was frightened and scared when she saw the picture shrine in Remy's little apartment while using the restroom. She was much more terrified after addressing Remy since he seemed to be fixated on her. B&B spoilers Thursday, January 2nd, Will discovers the startling truth about Remy. Electra was shocked by this and knew that Will had been correct about Remy all along. Despite Electra's best efforts to leave Remy on Tuesday, he is unable to let her go. All of Will's concerns are abruptly validated when he discovers the identical shrine that Electra did. It's true that Remy is a little, or maybe more than a little, off. Will is prepared to save Electra himself, but he is unaware of Remy's potential for harm. Ready to come to the rescue, he rides out on his motorbike. B&B spoilers, the guilty conscience of Katie Logan. Katie Logan was devastated when Will revealed to his mother that the pictures she believed she had seen of Electra were really artificial intelligence, AI, made. She is shocked that she dismissed a gifted and diligent employee because she was swayed by AI. Now that she is aware of her mistakes, Katie wants to rehire Electra, but she is unsure about how to go. She will undoubtedly need to swallow her pride. In the end, Katie confides in Ivy Forrester about her many prior errors and expresses her shock at making the same mistakes again. Ivy and Katie talk about the risks of artificial intelligence, AI, in the modern world and how it may deceive people and destroy lives. Although Katie is aware that she should be vigilant going forward, she is unaware that Will and Electra are both in danger at the moment. While Bill assists Luna, Poppy worries about his life. As Bill Spencer's choice to assist Luna draws him into a web of peril and uncertainty, the tension in his world erupts. Poppy is at the heart of this tempest. Her increasing concern for Bill's survival exposes a more sensitive and profound side to her normally calm exterior. Bill is put in danger because of his unwavering will to keep Luna safe as her circumstances get more dangerous. As Poppy struggles with her concerns and Bill takes chances that might alter everything, this intricate story examines themes of loyalty, love, and the dangerous price of courage. Luna's predicament, a risky relationship. Luna's problems are as mysterious as they are dangerous. Even if her background is still unknown, it's obvious that she's involved with forces that are beyond of her control. Moved by an unusual feeling of duty, or maybe something more profound, Bill decides to protect Luna from the threat that hangs over her. Bill's dedication to Luna's safety becomes unwavering, regardless of whether this is the result of genuine worry, a desire to demonstrate his heroics, or a premeditated step in a larger strategy. Poppy is torn between adoration and fear as she watches this self-imposed goal. Bill has always been a guy who can do remarkable things and has always been bigger than life. However, his involvement with Luna seems different this time. Poppy can feel the darkness encroaching on him, and the stakes are existential rather than just professional or reputational. Poppy's increasing fear. Poppy has good reason to be afraid for Bill's life. Dangerous individuals have taken notice of Luna's predicament, and Bill is a target because of his participation. The risks are real and present, whether they come from competitors looking to take advantage of his weakness or adversaries from Luna's troubled past. Bill's typical confidence may not be enough to keep him safe this time, according to Poppy's sense, which she has developed over the years of negotiating the perilous waters of high-stakes relationships and power battles. The idea of losing Bill is almost intolerable to Poppy. Despite its complexity, their connection is based on respect for one another and a common past. Poppy has always believed that Bill is unbeatable, capable of outwitting any opponent and surviving any adversity. However, she starts to see that even Bill Spencer is vulnerable as she sees him delve farther into Luna's predicament. Is it worth the risk to take Bill's resolve? Bill made the noble but risky choice to assist Luna. Although he is a guy who is used to taking chances, this specific circumstance appears to push him beyond his comfort zone. Bill's actions are motivated by an unwavering desire to keep Luna safe, whether it means facing dangerous people or making sacrifices that put him in risk. But his determination prevents him from seeing how his decisions affect others around him. Despite being sincere, Poppy's concerns is written off as unwarranted. Bill believes that helping Luna get out of her dangerous situation makes the dangers worthwhile. His unwavering resolve highlights his nuanced personality, which combines ego with altruism to create a combination that is both commendable and frustrating. Is Luna's position a source of support or stress? Even though she is the driving force behind this drama, Luna is more than just a supporting character. Her will to defend her own honor and safety motivates Bill to be loyal to her, but it also causes friction with Poppy, who views Luna as a source of stress in Bill's life. Poppy finds it difficult to balance her sympathy for Luna with her dread of Bill. Although she recognizes Luna's urgency, she still feels that her presence endangers Bill needlessly. Poppy's path is characterized by this internal struggle, which makes her face her own weaknesses and her readiness to believe in Bill's wisdom. The final scene, an unvarnished moment. A critical amount of threats against Bill and Luna marks a tipping moment. Maybe Bill finds himself in a life-threatening scenario due to an unforeseen turn of events, an encounter with a deadly foe, or a moment of treachery. Poppy sees this as a chance to demonstrate her allegiance as well as the realization of her biggest dread. Poppy's actions at this crucial time demonstrate her intense love for Bill and her will to see him through to the end, regardless of whether she intervenes to rescue him, confronts Luna about her part in the mayhem, or bravely opposes the forces endangering them all. Reflection and aftermath. The characters are left to deal with the fallout from their deeds when the dust settles. Despite being damaged by the event, Bill feels certain that assisting Luna was the correct decision. But the experience changes Poppy. She has been forced to face the intensity of her affections for Bill and the frailty of their world because she is afraid for his life. Luna is also forced to consider how her hardships affected those who remained by her side. Given that Bill's engagement came at a high personal cost, her appreciation for him is tempered with guilt. Luna, Bill, and Poppy's relationship is irrevocably changed, paving the way for future conflicts and coalitions. Conclusion: a tale of survival and sacrifice. The narrative Poppy fears for Bill's life as he helps Luna is one of devotion, selflessness, and the enduring power of human connection. It examines the intricacies of responsibility and love, the dangers we take for those we love, and the bravery required to confront our anxieties. This period of their life becomes a turning point for Bill, Poppy, and Luna. It serves as both a reminder of the brittle and uncertain character of the world they live in and a monument to their tenacity. One thing is certain: as they deal with the fallout, the relationships they developed and tested in the furnace of peril will influence their futures in ways they never could have predicted. Electra can, however, communicate her whereabouts to Will Spencer. Bill Spencer, meantime, frees Luna Nozawa from jail. Recap of The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie Logan's shame. According to Tuesday, December 31's B&B recap, Electra's destruction over the phony photos in Dallas is still the topic of conversation in the CEO office at Forrester Creations. Recap of The Bold and the Beautiful Tuesday, December 31st, Remy's furious demand, Electra's 911, and St. Bill's sin. Electra visited Los Angeles for a new beginning, and now it's happening again. Will pledges to track out the culprit. Will texts Electra, but she doesn't respond. Electra typically responds soon quickly, so this is strange. Will walks out. Katie Logan believes that she ought to have realized that Electra would never act in such a manner. Ivy Forrester is aware that Katie's only goal was to keep Forrester Creations safe from more controversy. But Ivy believes Katie ought to have approached her directly. Katie believed she was shielding Electra from embarrassment. The subject shifts to applications that do this kind of function. Regretfully, the law is still lagging behind AI. Ivy and Katie question who would attack Electra. Ivy respects Will's compassion and his concern for Electra. Katie gives an eye roll. Electra Forrester escapes in B&B spoilers. He shuts off the door at Remy's flat. Remy informs Electra that she is solely to blame for this. There would be no need for this if Electra just returned Remy's affection. Remy goes on to say that Will never touch Electra again. At that point, Electra gives Remy a knee between the legs and leaves the room. Indeed, Electra. Regretfully, Remy soon recovers from the anguish and stutters after Electra. Remy yells at Electra to stop running down the street. After stopping, Electra resumes its operation. Electra attempts to use her phone while hiding behind a trash. Will gives a call. Electra claims that Remy is pursuing her. After sending Will her location, Electra hides by jumping inside a building. Recap of The Bold and the Beautiful: Will Spencer's rescue operation. Will jumps on his motorbike and speeds to the scene, according to The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Remy enters the structure, which resembles a warehouse. Electra flees as Remy begins to approach too closely. They flee through a factory while Remy follows her. Remy takes Electra by the arms and corners her. Electra is asked to leave the Foresters by Remy. Luna and Bill continue their conversation in the jail. Bill is informed by Luna that she is often abused and spat on there. Luna maintains that if she doesn't go, she will perish. She must explain to Bill precisely how she killed Paul Hollister, Hollis W. Chambers, and Tom Starr before he can assist her. Luna clarifies that she has previously admitted. Bill either starts chatting again or turns to leave. As Luna considers poisoning Tom, she breaks down in tears. Luna claims that after she gave Tom a medication, he passed out. Brief and to the point. Tuesday, December 31st, 2024, B&B recap. Bill is eager to learn of Hollis' passing. He discovered the letters from Tom, but Luna claims she feels terrible about it. Hollis exposing the jerk Tom as her father was something Luna could not allow. According to Luna, she spiked Hollis' drink when he was shutting up. As soon as the medicine took effect, Luna saw him pass away. As Hollis lay dying, Luna claims she even offered him extra water. With Hollis dead, Luna felt her secret was secure. As Luna pleads with Bill to help her, he stands up. Bill gives a look and walks away. After a few minutes, she is led inside an elevator by several soldiers. Luna has no idea what is going on or where she is being taken. Luna's shackles are abruptly taken off, and Bill emerges in a halo of heavenly light. Luna leaps into the arms of her hero. Will's apparently harmless curiosity leads him to a terrifying revelation, upending the delicate balance between danger and trust as a storm forms in Los Angeles. In addition to adding to the mystery surrounding Electra, the discovery forces her to make a last-ditch effort to survive. Electra's quest to get away from Remy turns into a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, and Remy, who is motivated by obsession and rage, becomes a constant menace. This part of their journey is a powerful revelation of unspoken realities, unsolved anxieties, and the extent one would go to in order to preserve their freedom and life. Will never thought he would find anything so eerie during a regular check of Electra's recent problems. Whatever it is, a set of unsettling photos, mysterious notes, or proof of surveillance, the revelation makes it very clear that someone has been following Electra everywhere. Will is horrified and perplexed by the amount of obsession shown by the meticulousness of the evidence. Remy, a guy Will had always found erratic but never really understood, is the obvious target of the hints. While this revelation explains Remy's obsession with Electra, it also poses unsettling questions. To what extent has Remy pursued this? More significantly, what level of risk does Electra really face? Will is compelled to act by the discomfort that consumes him. He decides to alert Electra before it's too late since his protective instincts take over. However, his goal is complicated by his increasing feeling that the threat may go beyond Remy. Will becomes more aware that Electra's problems could be a part of a wider, more sinister web of danger and dishonesty as he digs further. Before Will can warn her, Electra, who is already cautious of others around her, detects the threat. Maybe she sees hints of being followed or gets a mysterious communication from Remy. In any case, she resolves to escape before the walls completely close in since her survival instincts take over. Her departure is an emotional as well as a bodily act. Electra is unclear of whom to trust and feels deceived and trapped. She is desperate to vanish because Remy's shadow hangs huge in her head and she imagines his anger. Her trip transports her to unexpected locations, such as a remote cottage, a dingy hotel on the outskirts of town, or maybe the packed obscurity of a busy metropolitan neighborhood. Every place provides a little respite, but it also brings with it other difficulties, such as inquisitive people and the ongoing worry of being identified. Because of her seclusion, Electra is forced to face her anxieties and her will to take back control of her life. Remy's fixation with Electra is almost unhealthy. His obsession only becomes stronger once she vanishes, and his rage becomes a motivating factor. He views her departure as a challenge, a game in which he must outsmart her at all costs, rather than as a rejection. Remy pursues with ruthlessness and strategy. He follows her every step of the way using his resources, contacts, and guile. His acts make him a dangerous and unpredictable foe because they conflate well-thought-out strategy with insane frenzy. However, Remy's endeavor is not without flaws. His increasing fixation starts to impair his judgment, leading to errors that Will intends to take advantage of. Remy thinks he is in charge, but his obsession with Electra turns into a weakness that might eventually bring him down. At the heart of this developing drama is Will, who is caught between his own vulnerability and his resolve to keep Electra safe. Although his unsettling revelation has helped him understand Remy's perilous mental state, it also makes him a target. Will must make his way through a maze of hints and detours in his quest for Electra, each one bringing him one step closer to the truth and the peril it entails. His quest turns into a test of his determination and his readiness to sacrifice his life to ensure the safety of others. However, Will's personal uncertainties and fears complicate his function. Can he really handle someone as relentless as Remy? And after all she's gone through, can he make Electra trust him? His role in the narrative and his connection with Electra will be determined by the responses to these questions. A secluded area where Electra has attempted to hide provides a high-stakes environment for the eventual encounter between Electra, Remy, and Will. Remy confronts Will, who has finally located Electra as well, as a result of his unrelenting pursuit. There is a noticeable sense of tension, and the encounter is a struggle for both mental and physical toughness. Will has an advantage because of his will to keep Electra safe and reveal the truth, but Remy's passion pushes him to the limit. Despite being at the center, Electra doesn't want to be a helpless victim. Her fortitude and nimbleness are crucial in changing the course of the interaction. Until the very end, it is unclear how this showdown will turn out. The conclusion has a profound effect on all three characters, whether it is because of Will's bravery, Electra's resourcefulness, or a turn of events. The relationships between Electra, Will, and Remy are altered in the wake of this fierce confrontation. For Electra, the event serves as a trigger for transformation as well as a terrible experience. She comes out stronger and more resolved to take charge of her own story. Despite being damaged by the event, Will learns more about his own advantages and disadvantages. His bond with Electra becomes stronger, but as they attempt to move on, the tragedy they have experienced together presents new difficulties. The repercussions of Remy's actions are dire. His place in the narrative is irrevocably changed, regardless of whether he receives justice, atonement, or a more sinister destiny. Once his motivation, his passion with Electra ends up becoming the thing that brings him to ruin. The compelling story of obsession, survival, and the tenacity of the human spirit is told in Will's creepy discovery, Electra runs and hides from Remy. It examines the extremes of bravery and fear, the intricacies of loyalty and treachery, and the extent individuals will go to in order to save their most valuable possessions. The characters are forced to face the realities that are exposed during a fight as they deal with the consequences of their decisions. This chapter is both a turning point and a beginning for Electra, Will, and even Remy. It will define them and provide the groundwork for whatever happens next in their tumultuous lives.